This is Wycombe Sound. It's Thursdays mid-morning. Many thanks indeed for having us on. If you were listening a little earlier on, we told you that around this time we'll be finding out more about a local photographer who has a fantastic project called Downright Amazing. Tell us more is the local photographer Magdalena. Hi Magdalena.
Hello, good morning everyone.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a bit about the project and how it's come about.
This is a third edition of our project, Downright Amazing. I am photographing children and adults with Down syndrome. The reason why we are doing this is to raise awareness of Down syndrome, but also we are trying to collect money for Sparkles, a local charity, parent-led charity, that is providing speech and language and occupational therapy for children with Down syndrome in Buckinghamshire.
So how has the project been received so far? Because I know you were on with Keith, weren't you, just before Christmas?
Yes, it was before Christmas. That was our second edition, and we've spoken about it. Before that, we did a Down Syndrome Awareness Day, 21st of March, 2019. This year, of course, we couldn't do anything because of the lockdown, but once the restrictions have been released, we decided to come back. And hopefully we will be back in September. So far, so good. We have nearly 3,000 followers on our Facebook page, and it has been received very well. We had thousands of posters everywhere, all around Buckinghamshire, for Down Syndrome Awareness Day on 21st of March last year. We had posters everywhere for Christmas. We had nice Christmas wishes, a Christmas video last year. Everything is mainly in social media, and this year, because of the current situation, we are basically going to keep everything in social media. So we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, and we have YouTube channel as well now.
Sounds fantastic. Tell us a bit about Sparkles and the work that they do.
Sparkles is a charity, local parent-led charity, and as I said before, it supports children with Down syndrome at the preschool children. So they offer speech and language occupational therapy for children with Down syndrome. They teach children and parents Makaton. It's like a simplified sign language. So basically they help children to communicate better with others and quicker, because children with Down syndrome, generally speaking, start speaking a little bit later. So they need a little bit extra support in that area.
So you're basically looking for youngsters with Down syndrome who you can photograph?
Not only youngsters, I have adults as well, and today I was photographing Kira, who's 18, and she would like to be a model. She's right here with us now.
So Kira, what was your experience of posing for the photographs like?
It's been great. I love it.
Have you had to be very patient, or do you not mind that too much?
What's the question again?
Did you have to be very patient? Did you have to sort of sit still for a long time, or was it okay?
It was actually fine, actually.
And so you actually enjoyed the experience?
Yes, I have.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what have been some of your main challenges as someone who has Down syndrome yourself?
What's the question again?
What are some of the main challenges that you've had having Down syndrome yourself?
I don't actually know.
Oh, okay. So what sort of things do you find difficult, or what things do you need help with, like Magdalena says that the charity does?
I actually, when I say things, I actually like to stammer.
Actually, Kira is absolutely amazing. She's starting college in September, isn't it? Or October this year.
Oh, fantastic.
She's leaving home. Yes, she's going away to school.
Is that something you're looking forward to, Kira?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, it sounds such an adventure.
Yep.
And you can tell people that you modelled for a photograph as well.
Yeah, well.
And Magdalena, are you really pleased with how it's sort of going and how the photographs are coming out?
Yes, everything is fine. I'm very full of excitement and full of ideas. This session is going to be completely different than the previous one, so they are not going to be standard portraits as we had before, as we've seen before. I cannot rent and shoot in the studio because we need to keep social distance, so I've decided that all the photos are going to be taken outdoors, but I will want to have a lot of close-ups as well, and everything is going to be about emotions and how people with Down syndrome and in general how we overcome the lockdown and the time when we have to be separated from those people who we love. So this is the main theme of our project, but I'm not going to say more because we are not starting until late summer, early autumn, and once these pictures will be released, I will be able to tell a little bit more. Otherwise, I want to keep it as a surprise.
Of course, no, that would be excellent. And what have been some of the challenges for yourself as well, obviously under the lockdown conditions and sort of carrying the project forward?
So the lockdown basically has been challenging because I was unable to see anyone and photograph anyone. So instead, I was doing a lot of landscape photography, which I haven't been doing before that much, but now I turned into landscape photographer during lockdown, and actually it was quite amazing experience because every day I was waking up extremely early before sunrise, and I was photographing sunrise in Buckinghamshire. And to be honest with you, we live in an amazing place, and I think people do not realize how beautiful this area is.
I was going to say, it's not until you stop and look at, like you say, photographs or see, you have the time to really appreciate the environment that's around us.
Oh yes, definitely. The nature woken up. I have seen more animals coming out and being closer to the households, to the houses, and because I was going out very early in the morning as well, I could see so much wildlife. It was actually an amazing experience from the photography perspective.
No, it sounds fantastic. And what's the sort of schedule, if you like, for this project? So you hope to be finished by a particular time and then have the calendars available?
So because this year is so unpredictable and changing all the time, and we have no idea how it's going to be like, I don't want to put too much stress on the deadlines and timeline. So as before, I was shooting to the deadline. I was booking the session, and it has to happen. We were booking the studio, 12 models or 15 models a day. It was a long day. Now I'm doing this in a far more relaxed time. We have more time. We have no timeline and no deadline. And as I said, we are not printing anything this time unless we find sponsors, because at the moment we don't have any sponsors, and I don't want to stress myself. That's why I want to put everything into social media. If anything goes wrong, for example, we will end up in a lockdown again for whatever reason or anything, it won't be safe for my models to come and be photographed, I will stop the project. So basically, I want to keep everyone safe, so safety is the priority, and there are no timelines. So when we start, we are going to carry on this project and this theme as long as we want to. So there is no limit in terms of how many models I'm going to photograph, and no limit in time.
That sounds really great, because it must really help for the people that are sort of posing for you to feel more relaxed as well.
Oh yes, definitely. I think everyone will be a little bit more relaxed this year because I'm just not going to put any sort of pressure on anyone. And also some of my models already want to book some slots, but they are still self-isolating right now. So we cannot do it as yet. So we have to rebook few sessions till end of August or mid-August, just because they couldn't come so early. So I know that there will be some restrictions. I am willing to photograph my models in masks. We will keep social distancing, and we will be keeping that space between us. So it will be less destructive for them. They will be able to stay in their own bubble and in their comfort zone. I will be a little bit further away.
That must be really nice as well, and really reassuring for people who perhaps would like to take part, but as you say, perhaps can't do it right away, but would like to just get involved in the near future.
Yes, that's why I don't want to put any time restrictions, because I understand that we might need to book the slots. It might not happen when we want it to happen, so I just want everyone to be happy and relaxed.
No, it sounds fantastic. So how can people contact you if they'd like to get involved or would like more information?
Basically, the best thing we can do is to find us on Facebook, Downright Amazing. And through the Facebook page, you can contact me and I can provide more information if you wish to take part in this project. If you know someone with Down syndrome who would be perfect for modelling or is aspiring model, would like to get into that and would like to support charity Sparkles, please let them know and let them contact me. The best thing is to contact Downright Amazing page on Facebook.
It must be a great way of boosting the confidence of anyone with Down syndrome as well, to sort of get involved in this project too.
Oh, definitely. I've heard a lot of, from the previous session, I've heard a lot of feedback from my models that it really boosted their confidence posing in front of the camera, and that was really fun experience for them.
It must be very rewarding for you as well to be involved and to help people like that.
It is definitely rewarding for me. I love photographing people with Down syndrome. I love the face expressions. I would like to capture all the emotions and little sparkle in their eyes. I just love that thing, and I love taking portraits. It's my favorite type of photography, which I didn't do for a very long time because I didn't do anything since last year really. So today was my first session for a month.
I was going to say that must be really nice for you to sort of get back involved again as well.
Oh, definitely. I'm absolutely all over the moon.
And Kira, what message would you say to anyone who's thinking of getting involved? You'd obviously recommend the experience.
For me, it would be just be yourself and be safe.
That's fantastic. It's great to talk to you, and do enjoy your adventure when you go off to school as well.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you very much for your time, and look forward to seeing the pictures.
Yes, thank you.
And Magdalena, great to chat to you. Thank you so much as well.
Thank you very much. Hope to speak to you soon.
Yeah, definitely. Great to hear how the project goes. Magdalena and Kira there speaking to us here at Wycombe Sound.